telling my kids. That's what. You know?
I don't know. Say we don't do yet. Hey, somebody else check right quick. I don't know. Say we don't do yet.
Yeah, we on.
Oh, okay. Hey, somebody else check right quick.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Most want to give all praise to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahusha, Bashim, Kakadash.
Hey, the Bible speaks to the apostles elders of G mental charge through the Spirit. Peace, much love, and salutations to hopefully like the Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you are the children of Israel according to this Bible. High time we're going to see year 2025. Hopefully, Yso instruction. They can over your deliverance. Go to Revelation 18.
This is Revelations 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heavens, having great power, and the earth was lightning with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitations of devils, and the hold of every.
So this is prophecy that's going to say Babylon has fallen, and it's become the habitations of devils, man. Because now when you read Revelation, I'm not going to do Revelation 17 breakdown. You know, that's not what the Spirit wants. But you read Revelation 17, America was destroyed in Revelation 17 chapter. In Revelation 18, it's the aftermath of the destruction of America. So after when World War III takes place, when all these nations come up against Esau, Edom, America, Babylon, right? The angel said Babylon the great has fallen, it's become the habitations of devils, meaning the spirits. They're on these people. They're going to be laying here in America. You know, they're going to be, the spirits on them are going to be languishing here in Babylon the Great.
It said to be every foul spirit
And every unclean, hateful bird.
every unclean, hateful bird.
Yup.
The habitations of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Yup.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
That's just so all nations have drunk of the wine or wrath of fornication, like we talked about now, dealing with China, that they trade with America.
Yeah.
You know, they do great business with America. Now they get mad at Babylon. You know, because like I said again, now all these nations, what do they do now? They got, you got Louis Vuitton in Thailand. You know, you got it in China. So you got all these big time brands that they sell out here, which makes sense because they make it out there. All those big time brands that you have here in Babylon, they have out there all around, even every country around the world. Dubai, you can find Louis Vuitton, you can find Prada, you can find all those high time quality brands. Because why? Everything's fresh like America. Like in Dubai, they have fucking McDonald's, Burger King. They had those,
they build like America.
Yeah, built like America. They got everything like America because all these nations have benefit with doing business with America. You know, making deals with Babylon the Great. You know, using her for her goods, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Yep.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through
Yep.
the abundance of her delicacies.
Delicacies.
That's
And-
it. So
Go ahead.
No, I just right quick. And the point to that is that when you think about it, just read that one part again. Go back, just read that little part again. I wanna make sure
and
I
the
say it.
merchants of the earth
And the
are
merchants
waxed.
of the earth,
Yeah.
right? Where you do your business, right? Your merchants, your business owners, right? Like you was just talking about the purses, the watches, the rings, all this extravagant things that you can get, all the luxuries.
premium luxury things.
Right.
Yep.
They did business with this devil. Right. They laid in bed with this devil and they did business with this devil. Right, go ahead.
Merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance.
Now they wax rich through the what?
abundance
We'll just say something after that.
of her delicacies.
Of her delicacies. So they wax rich.
29.
China became China because of America.
Yeah. Already traded.
Dubai became Dubai because of America, the oil trade, right? The Saudis and the Arabs, they became what they are because of America, man. Because
It didn't go to
because
Ezekiel,
the trade,
20,
you know, the trading of the
27,
goods,
36.
the trading of the goods and the oil, right? All that trading, the petrodollar, right? They became fat. They became rich.
Yeah.
Right? They became a powerhouse. Japan became what they are today because of America. China itself, God damn. Slocky. The fuck is that? Hold on. China itself,
29, 21.
Slocky. China itself has became rich because of the trade that they have with America. That's why no. So like, no, you have some shit getting in your throat. But yeah, but if it wasn't Salakia, if it wasn't for America doing a trade with China, making that trade deal, they wouldn't have been. China wouldn't be what it is today. It wouldn't be the powerhouse that it is today, because it was America how they got rich, how they got fat. Okay, bartering and trading with America, making their goods, making their cars, making their homes. The fucking wood that you use to build your home with, the plywood. You know, China is 85-90% of America is China. 85% of what America is another country. They've built America. America has used the goods from the other nations, and that the main nation is China, man. Right? That's why they doing so much trade, and they talk about right now when you look at the ports, how the ports are empty because China is not sending over any more goods to America. So by the goods going out of America, because of that big trade they had with China. You know, China is so rich now, so vast. Damn, China's so vast now that they become so great. They become such a great nation now, and it's all because of this devil.
This is water pop. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 29 and 1. In the 10th year, in the 10th month, in the 12th day of the month, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and prophesy against him and against all Egypt.
That's what we're doing right now. You know, Pharaoh, our modern day Pharaoh is so-called white man. So we're prophesying against him and his kingdom. What's time he's going to be destroyed, according to the 18th chapter. You know, because the Most High is going to destroy America, man, in this upcoming World War III.
That's right. That's right.
Speaking and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the great dragon that lieth in the midst of his river, which hath said, My river is nigh, and my river is mine own, and I have made it for myself.
That's Esau, man. See, Esau believes that everything that they've done is because they done it on their own, right? They think they got the rule over the world because they did it on themselves. No, man. This is the Most High. Go ahead.
But I will put hooks in his jaw, in thy jaws, and I will cause the fish of thy river to stick unto thy scales, and I will bring thee up out of the midst of thy rivers, and all the fish of thy rivers shall stick unto thy scales, and I will leave thee thrown into the wilderness, thee and all the fish of thy rivers.
That's just so what do you mean the Most High gonna do? The Most High is gonna hook Esau in, America in, right? And all of its enemies and allies are gonna attack it, and the Most High is gonna pull them out. And what do you do when you pull a fish out of the ocean? It dies, right? It dies because a fish can't breathe without water. So the Most High is gonna bring Esau out, man, and take him out of the water, you know, and along with all the other kings of the earth that have been partakers with America. So those other fish that attach themselves to Babylon, they're gonna be taken out along with it as well too. You know, everybody's getting taken out, man. Go ahead.
Thou shalt fall upon the open fields. Thou shalt not be brought together, nor gathered. I have given thee for meat to the beasts of the field and to the fowls of the heaven.
That's just basically
to the heaven.
So what the Most High is saying that he's gonna leave Esau open, man, to be destroyed, to be eaten alive, to be taken out. You know, because like I said again, if you throw a fish, if you take a fish out of the water, you throw it on the land, what's gonna take you? Everything else gonna take it. The bird's gonna try to get it. The lion might try to get it. So basically, the Most High
right down to the ants.
Yeah, the Most High is gonna leave America open, and everything else that was also attracted to is going to be left open for the rest of the nations to take over, man.
That's right.
To take from it.
Because when you think about it, you talk about you leave a fish or something like that.
Really,
dead
that's
on the
NATO.
ground. Yeah,
You know?
a fucking ant. They'll build their army up around it, pick that bitch up and walk it off.
Yeah, and really,
Small as the fucking ant.
yeah, and really, all those other fish that attach themselves to Babylon, that's NATO. NATO's going to be
EU,
taking out the
NATO,
EU and the rest of the
yep.
nations.
All the
They're
nations.
going to come clean this bitch up.
Yeah.
They're going to devour with them. They're going to take it out, man.
Yeah.
You know, really. Go ahead.
Hey, can I get this priest right quick?
Okay.
Let me get this priest. This is
It's really speaking about NATO, man.
yeah. This is Daniel 7:20. Salaki, let me get there. This is Daniel 7:20. And Salaki. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the others which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. And that's America going back to Trump, man. Right? That was what you, to the point earlier you said, you know, and that's how you know that's America you're talking about, because he's more proud.
Yeah.
Right? He symbolizes what the eagle is through and through. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump he's got that very stout, proud, you know, look about
Say
himself.
something too.
Yeah, yep.
Go ahead.
Say no more.
And when they go back on it, talk about the 10 toes, that's the 10 heads, that's going back to the NATO, right? So he's more stout than them,
Yeah.
right? America they have a bigger bravado than all the nations. Go ahead.
Ezekiel chapter 29, verse 5. And I will leave thee thrown into the wilderness,
Yep.
and thee and all the fish of the rivers, thou shalt fall upon the open fields. Thou shalt not be brought together, nor gathered. I have given thee for meat to the beasts of the field, and to the fowls of the air of the heaven. And all the inhabitants of Egypt shall know that I am Yahweh, because they have been a staff of reed to the house of Israel.
That's it. So they're gonna know that the Most High is our power, man. They're gonna know who's doing is the Lord, because they've been a staff, they've been a rod, which is for correction for Israel, right? Esau's been a correction for Israel, you know, but unrighteously, you know, because look what Esau did to our people, man. You know, go ahead.
When they took hold of thee by thy hand, thou didst break and rend all their shoulders,
Yep.
their shoulder, and when they leaned upon thee, thou breakest and madest all their loins to be at a stand.
Yep.
Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, behold, I will bring a sword upon thee, and cut off man and beast out of thee.
Yep.
And the land of Egypt shall be desolate and waste.
Yeah. And what's that? And like I said, in that time, Ezekiel was speaking, you know, to a specific person. But in this time, we're making it for Esau, right? Now, what's that missile? What's going to be the sword? The missiles, man. And it's going to devour Egypt. But this is modern day Egypt. You know, Scripture say that Revelation 11, right? This is Revelation 11 and 9. You know, this is Sodom and Egypt, our Lord was crucified. This is talking about America, man. Right now, we're referring this back to Babylon, because the Most High is going to send a sword into Egypt. Go ahead.
Because it's just Salaki, it's just the Lord probably telling me to shut the fuck up. The Salaki. But this ain't nothing but a repeat of history.
Yeah.
Right? Rather, because what was done to our people during the time of Ezekiel, during the time of Jeremiah, the same shit about to be done to Esau.
Yep. You saw Edom.
But worse, right? So you're going to get the Lord's telling me to shut the fuck up. But you're going to get to Obadiah. I'm going to shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
And they shall know that I am Yahweh, because he hath said, the river is mine, and I have made it. Behold, therefore I am against thee and against thy rivers.
That's it. So the Most High is against thee and against thy rivers, man. So the Most High is against America. The Most High is against Babylon. Because Esau said, for this is all mine. You know? Go ahead.
And I have made it.
And the Most High, read it again from the top. Read it.
And the land of Egypt shall be desolate and waste.
Yep.
And they shall know that I am Yahweh, because he hath said, the rivers is mine, and I have made it.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, therefore I am against thee and against thy rivers.
Yep.
And I will make the land of Egypt utterly waste,
Yep.
and desolate.
Yep.
From the tower of Sinai even unto the border of Ethiopia.
Yep.
No foot of man shall pass through it, nor foot of beast shall pass through it.
And that's talking about now, man. Because see, when them missiles hit this bitch, ain't nobody gonna be able to walk around from fucking New York to California, or to California to fucking Texas, or Texas to Michigan, Michigan to fucking to New Jersey, New Jersey to fucking Wyoming, man. Mm-hmm. This bitch gonna be uninhabitable, you know. And that's gonna and no beast gonna be able to dwell here, man. You know, because the Most High is gonna devour this place with fire, with nuclear fire, man.
Can I just and that go back to that scripture you read earlier. I forget where it was at. The one you read earlier, when every hateful bird, every false spirit, that's going to that too. Because ain't nothing gonna be here. No man gonna say
ain't nothing gonna be here but the spirits. Right. Well, there's gonna be lingering here some fucking wicked ass spirits that was on these niggas, that was on all them demons that was on Jake, all that adultery, swine eating, all those demons that was on Jake, and all them fucking all them sick demonic ass spirits that gonna be left here, man.
And no man gonna lay his foot here.
No, it's gonna be all it's gonna be is a wasteland.
What's that movie? With the monkeys. Planet Apes. Right? If y'all seen the old one with Charles, I think it was Charles Heston, and when he went and said, "You did it, you fucking did it." Mm-hmm. When he went to the wasteland and it was America. Statue of Liberty made up under the sun. Mm-hmm. I mean, under the sand.
Oh, under the sand. Yeah, it was all fucked up.
And he was, "Oh, you did it, you fucking did it." Mm-hmm. You know, they destroyed their fucking self. Mm-hmm. You know, he was able to see it like, "Oh, fuck." You know?
They did it to themselves. And look what Trump's doing right now.
Yeah, killing.
He's doing it to himself. He's putting 200% tariff on China when he needs China to give their Americans their fucking goods, man.
Right.
Yeah. He already. Hey, look, when he did that shit, he put tariffs on Canada, Mexico, all that shit.
All his friends.
And the market was dropping, man. NASDAQ was hitting lowest. That shit was falling through the fucking roof, man. It got to the lowest. It got help, but he had left those bitches up for 90 days. Yeah. What are they gonna do for 90 days?
They said TikTok about to be done.
You know?
They said TikTok is on its way out.
Yeah. So this shit, hey, look, man, cause it's Chinese.
Chinese coming.
But everything that the iPhone you use was made from China, so you might as well send all the iPhones back, man. You might as well send all the computers back. This lady too about Esau so fucking dumb. Let's call him a base man. You want to get mad at the motherfucker that supplies you with all your shit, right? Send all the laptops back, send all the Windows computers, send all the fucking Apple computers.
Everything
hey man,
technology.
Send all the shit back to China.
The components, the main components of it, send it back.
Send it all back to them because they're the ones that made it. They forwarded it, man. The same phone that Donald Trump sent those tweets on was made in China.
Yeah, they said his hat was made. His Make America Great
was made in China. So what type of nigga is this? Like
you're a fucking idiot.
You're an idiot. You're a clown.
That's
man.
why the apostles call him Nero, because Nero was a fucking idiot.
All his suits. Look at all his suits, man.
China.
All his suits.
Yeah.
Some might say Italy, Spain. Yeah. But for the most part of it, all your suits, all your shoes and shit come from China, man. Yeah. All the fucking Nikes, everything, man, made in China.
Yeah, that's fucking idiot. Yeah, right quick, let me get this. This is Jeremiah 51.
It's like that's why when Lord said, Lord said I have a problem with you because Egypt is proud. Mm-hmm. You know, America's prideful. Yeah. We've done this. We did this. We know, nigga, the Most High let you do it.
Right. Yeah. That's why Lord said, "Well, thy pride has deceived thee."
That's what I was gonna say in Romans the 11th, the 13th chapter, the 11th, I think 13th chapter. There is no powers that be, but the power that the Most High have made.
Yeah.
You know. Mm-hmm. So if the Most High gave you the powers, because the Lord gave you the power, not because you just that guy.
Yeah. This is Jeremiah, Jeremiah 51. And I'm going to start at 5. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of the Lord Yahweh
That's it.
of
So,
hosts.
That's it. Even just because we're low right now, we're the black people of the world, which is the right name to give Jake right now. Go look at the word black.
They void.
So we're the black people of the world, which is true. We're the bottom of the world. We're the no light of the world, which is true.
Yep.
Right? But that don't mean the Most High forsook us, man.
Yeah.
And that don't mean that we don't get our truth. That don't mean we're not gonna get our fucking heritage, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel.
Yep.
Right, what land is that? It's Israel.
Yeah, Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
Yep.
Where we come out of, right? Flee out of the midst of Babylon. Now we're talking about here.
Yep.
And deliver every man his soul.
That's it.
And the start of that is what? Is what we doing now.
Spirit, mentally, your mind. You know, not that you gotta get a fucking $11,000 flight to fucking to the Philippines, or to fucking
Right, flee out.
to go to Africa or some shit.
Yeah.
No, man. You know, you ain't gotta go nowhere, man. If you don't want to, at the end of the day. I mean, you ain't got to. You know, now I said again, brother.
Because
Want to, you know, if you want to live for, live cheaper. I mean, hey, I ain't mad at that.
But the reality though
You know?
is when Babylon's currency fall,
yeah, everything else goes.
all
away.
Americans all them Americans that has left Babylon,
They
got an address in Babylon.
Yeah, they
So they able to keep their Babylonian dollar.
Yeah.
But once that dollar drop,
it's gonna go down with it.
they gonna be over in these other countries and they gonna be assed out.
Yeah.
Because their currency is no longer gonna be worth anything.
Yeah, but then also all other countries that are like places like South America go to shit.
Yeah, they are like Venezuela.
Yeah, they're done
Yeah,
because
yeah,
American
yeah.
dollar goes down. They're all done.
Colombia.
Everybody's done.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Everybody that's tied to
Everybody's
Babylon's
tied
currency.
to the Babylon currencies. They're all done.
Now,
Now the
please-
Lord said, I'm gonna take thee
Yeah.
and all the fish that are with thee
Yep.
and bring them out
Right.
and
right.
set them down on the ground to be eaten for the fowls of the air and the beasts of the field.
Yep.
Because why? Because hey, look, I'm
weak.
gonna get the chief.
Yep.
I'm gonna get the chief fish, the big
Yeah.
one, and they're all gonna attach to him.
Yep.
His friends.
That was what she said.
I'm gonna draw their bitch ass out, man. I'm gonna lay them down for the field, for the animals to take them and kill them, man. And that's America, man. You know, that's Babylon the Great. The Most High's gonna lay this place out for the other nations to come down and devour it, man. That's what those missiles, man. You know, and all the ones out with it, the ones that are joined in with them, they gonna get destroyed along with it too, man. You know. That's what you said it. That's good scripture there, Ezekiel.
Back to Jeremiah. You got it? Is that the one?
Yeah.
All right, get it.
Isaiah 14 and 9.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, while you get now, I'll get this. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
Yeah.
Be not cut off in her iniquity.
Yeah, that's it. So that's why. Hey, look, we don't do Christmas, Halloween. We don't do that shit. Anyway, like I said, we're not in the ways of this world, man. You know, we're here, brothers. You know, what the fuck? But we're not a part of it. We're not gonna take that MOTB. All right, we're against the system. We're not with the system. We're not with the ideas of Babylon. We're against the ideas of Babylon. You know, because if we weren't, we wouldn't be out here teaching.
That's right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So we're against everything this place is for. We're delivering our souls from this place, man.
That's right.
You know?
Go ahead.
This Isaiah 14 verse 9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
That's just so what is the hell? The grave is moved beneath thee. So basically, the ground has been opened up for this bitch to go be put in the dirt.
That's right.
Isaiah 47. Sit down on Babylon, versing down on Babylon, sit down in the dust.
That's right. Get on the dirt.
Get your ass laid down in the ground, bitch.
Yeah.
Cause you about to die. You know? And that's America.
Yeah.
It's about to go down, man. This bitch is about to die. So open the ground up for this hoe because I got a barrier for this bitch. She finna die tonight. And that's what Esau. America going down. You say 1 hour. So it's gonna be Esau got his time. America's about to be fucking destroyed, man. You know, I don't give a fuck how long. And all right for you niggas that fell out, that got weak, that said, oh, we don't know. Hey, look, more better for you then, nigga. Because your time, you gonna die with this bitch too. Because you lost faith, man. You lost patience. You know, you say, oh, because it's 2025, the Lord's going to come back. Nigga, fuck you, man. Hey, let 2026 come to most high story this bitch. Then what you going to do then? You going to try to get your ass back on the streets, but it's going to be too late for a lot of you niggas, man. Because you took your hand off the plow. You say he that took his hand off the plow is not fit for the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Fuck out of here, man.
Let me grab this right quick.
You lost your spot, homeboy.
Because you say I love that scripture. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
That's it. So it really sit down and dust, O virgin daughter of America, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down on the dust, man.
And why is it a virgin?
Because ain't never been touched. This place ain't never been hit with war. It never been penetrated with a fucking missile, man.
Mm-hmm.
See, the missile ain't never hit this bitch. Basically, the dick ain't never hit the vagina, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Nothing never exploded inside the motherfucking vagina. You know? And that's the fucking missiles, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow this. It's gonna blow up, man.
Yeah.
It's going to destroy this place, man.
Yeah. Sit on the ground. There is no throne.
That's it. So you sit on the ground. There's no throne. Your throne is up out of there, man. You've been rooted. You've been hooked in, pulled out, laid out on the ground, and you're done, man.
Nah, go ahead, boy. You just say that. Go ahead.
That's how the Most High's coming, man. Most High laid your ass down.
It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Mm-hmm.
All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
That's it. Now they gonna look all other nations like Elam, Ishmael, all the other nations that once beheld America was like America the Great. They were like, damn, now thou art as weak as we.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now you ain't shit no more, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
We thought you was the top guy.
Right.
You know, you was the kingdom of all kingdoms. You was the beauty of it all.
Yeah.
You was the top society.
Right.
Now you're fucking like us, man. Which America's already a third world fucking country.
Yeah. And the funny shit is, America built all those countries up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They built their own destruction.
Yeah, they built enemies up.
All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thou prompt is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
That's it. So like pomp, when you go that word pomp, it means pride.
Mm-hmm.
So hell is, and that remember that one,
Hell is beneath.
man, that one time in Watchmen they broke that shit completely down wrong, and we was trucking and shit, we was rolling, and when we listened to they said they was talking about hell, they said something about with the wife shit. Remember, they believe in hell.
The husband and wife.
Yeah, they talking about how something about the hell is, and she was going way the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this the pomp, and man,
Yeah.
you going shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's speaking about that's speaking about Esau going to America that pomp the pride. Because like I said, these Edomites, Esau prideful.
Yeah.
The Edomite man, I mean, like I said again, you can't be Edomite man and not feel some form of pride.
Right.
You know, if I'm a white man today, so-called white man today, I have to. If I knew that I had these people I look at today that they were my slaves at one point in time, I had them in captivity. You know, I'm a white man in America. How can I not feel some type of entitlement and pride? How can you not? When my face is like, we don't know what it feels like because we're not them.
When you're driving all the nice shit,
Yeah,
nice cars,
you're not
you
them.
still got their people walking.
Yeah, you're not
taking the
them.
bus,
Yeah, you're not
looking
them.
over at them.
Yeah, you're not them.
That makes
so
you prideful.
we don't understand what it feels like to have that pride in your people and your kind and what you accomplished throughout the years. Because Jake, we ain't did what the fuck we got to be proud about.
Right. Yeah.
So you know that's why you see even like he walk around you and shit might graze you because he's a white man in America. You was a nigga. You know, you's a nigga. And today, well, even today we're so called equal, but you're still a nigga.
Yeah.
You know, you were my slave a couple hundred years ago, boy. I don't give a fuck. I walk around you right, and I graze you. What you gonna do? I call police. They might come kill you.
Right.
So fuck you. You was a nigga. So that pride in Edomites are still always will be there. You can't be a white man and not feel prideful. Because you've done all these great things. You've enslaved people. You know, you make niggas pay taxes. You done took all these different nations. You know, you done gathered everything for yourself.
You're hiring fire niggas. You make them bend over desk and fuck them in the ass if you want.
You know, you give them, you pay them $1 million to play in your football games and make them a spectacle and shit.
You pay them millions of dollars to kill each other and to put out music to make each other want to kill,
Exactly.
make them want to kill each other.
Exactly. So how could you not? And exactly, how could you not want? I mean, how could you not have that so-called white man pride?
Yeah.
So every so-called white man from the ages of 10 on up, from the age when he can have a conscience or on up, he's a prideful motherfucker.
Yeah.
The woman's a little different, but her pride still be there too, because at the end of the day, this is their world. When you go look on the dollar, it's their face on it. It's their shit.
Yeah.
The cars they driving, they're people made. So you gotta have the pride. You gotta feel like you the fucking shit. I'm the white man, motherfucker.
I've stole your genre, your music.
Yeah, white power. You damn right. At the end of the day,
we killed your brothers and sisters that you don't know that's your brothers.
Exactly. We don't give a fuck.
We took their fucking land.
Then he gets to go travel the world with nobody wants to kill him.
Yeah.
How could you not feel like you the top guy on the planet Earth?
Bro, it's a part of right quick. Why you saying that?
And then God
Yeah.
himself is the face.
Yeah, they made him the image. Hey, yes, yeah.
So being a white man,
And
I
the
mean,
son,
you
the father and
gotta
the
be
son.
on cloud 9.
Yeah, but I think is it Phuket? I think Thailand, Phuket, Thailand. But
You gotta be
but
cloud 9.
I think over there, they got a resort area. Ain't nothing but fucking Edomites, bro. Like nothing but fucking Edomites in this big ass resort area. You see them. I think it's either Thailand or is it Philippines, one of them. But it's and I'm pretty sure all of them like that. But you know, it's got this one big ass huge swamp area. They be at this beach and shit. It be nothing but Edomites. Nothing.
Yeah.
You don't even be seeing the Thai, the Filipinos or the Thais. You don't see them. You don't even
because
see
they
them.
get the best. They get the
Yeah.
best spots. Hey,
That's
you
the
go
strip
South
set.
Africa.
Yeah.
They got the best parts over there.
Oh shit! And why you said that? That dude Ace, that one Jake Ace, he said that with the South African chicks in Phuket, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm here with my South African sisters. Hey, fucking Edomites, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know, it's like who? Like
Yeah.
they Edomites.
They took
what
over.
the fuck you mean?
The script say, "Come get the fatness of the land."
Yeah.
And he saw everywhere you go. Hey, they got the fatness of the land.
What the fuck?
So how could you not feel prideful as God Himself in their mind?
No,
is
they
white.
wasn't Jakes. They look Esau.
And this thing about it though, right? In reality of it, right?
Every Edomite ain't
God
Jake.
Himself is in today's society is pictured white as a white man. It don't matter what you might know.
Yeah.
It's about what the global society believes God is. Right? Even people in the other countries believe that He's a white man.
Cause they got a picture of him. Africa.
You go. They believe He's a white man,
That's it.
and they die behind that shit.
Brazil got the big ass.
Brazil
statue.
got the Brazil of him being white. So you go. So you know when you go to these dates. So how
How
can you not? When God look like me, I'm the face of the dollar. I'm the face of the world. Oh, you damn right. I'm a white man. I'm the shit. That's what you said. That pump has deceived me, man.
Yeah.
You know, nigga, you think you so great.
Yeah.
You think you just everything under the sun,
deceived.
but you're
You've been
nothing but a
deceived.
man. You ain't shit, cause you ain't the guy anyway, man.
Yeah. You've been your witchcraft.
You've
has
been deceived, man. He's so prideful, he deceived himself.
Yeah. Satan deceived himself.
See, the lie done got so good to so-called white man. He's like, shit, I believe him. They believe it, and you see it in their people. You know, you see it in the way the Edomites move, so-called white men move, so-called white men move. You can see it when they walk. Just look at. That's why a lot of times they wear shades, especially during the summertime. They like to put on shades because they cover their eyes, man. Because you know they don't like to see that they got that prideful ass. But you can see the pride through the shades. How could you not? You can't not be a white man and feel inferior to anybody. I don't give a fuck what you are. You could be a skinny fucking white boy from who knows what. But you know you better. But I know you feel better than a nigga.
You're not gonna feel that inferior feeling.
You can't feel inferior. How could you? Everything is yours. Everything is your face on it. You know, we don't understand that part because we're not living that life. We're not living like that. We don't know what that is.
Like I said, you can go to a whole other country and they'll have a whole fucking area
Yeah, they to themselves.
of luxury.
To themselves. To them fucking selves.
Fucking luxury.
To themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, they go to Dubai, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Edomites, they go to Dubai and shit. They get you know good. Other than they start serving them and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Our people are just the best.
Yeah.
Like we don't understand. Like
they want to be.
We don't
want to be white. Like they got the white Latinos and shit.
Yeah. Like you
yeah.
gotta think about it. They want to be white because they know white is the new thing to be.
Yeah.
Being an Edomite is the best thing to be. In this side, on this side, being an Edomite is the best thing to be.
Yeah.
And that's true because they have it all.
Yeah. They call them white Latinos.
But we don't talk about this because, like, again, we live in a different reality. We live the reality as a slave.
Yeah.
So we don't got, so like, we be, Jake is different type of, we don't feel that sense of ownership because Jake don't own shit. We don't feel us as a part of our people because we're not doing shit.
Yeah.
We're the servants. We're on the bottom. So we're on the shit end of the stick. So we don't feel that necessary pride and uplifting fucking spirit. Because we look how we live. Look how Jake lived.
Yeah.
So we don't understand. That's why when we go into pride, you saw me prideful, but you gotta get detailed with that shit.
Right.
You gotta picture yourself as ruling how the fuck you will feel.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta think about it too, because back in the 60s and the mid to late 70s, especially in the 60s, Jake could be walking down the street, like the downtown area, and Edomite family be walking. Instead of you just instead of you walking, you might move over to the side a little bit. People shift around each other and walk. But Jake will get off the street and get off the sidewalk and go to the street to let them go past.
Yeah.
Now if you walk past a family, it's some fucked up shit just to walk past in between.
No, it is. Yeah.
Right. But if you walk with a family, 9 out of 10 that family will pull together and make a kind of an opening so that way you can walk around them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You walk around a group of, the way it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. You walk in front of a group of people, you just kind of smudge in. You know what I mean? You kind of smudge in a little bit, give a little space so they can get around you. Then you go back and go walk.
And that's why too, when Jake get eating my bitch, they feel entitled.
Yeah.
And then when Jake get eating my bitch, they feel that.
Yeah.
Because she represents what? Power.
Yeah. But right quick before you get to going on that. But the point I was just trying to make is that when you so that pridefulness comes from things like that from back in that time.
Yeah.
So still being able to actually in the 60s, and the 60s ain't that far away from us now, right? So to 1960, shit, hell, that I was born in 79, so you know what I'm saying, that wasn't that far along, and you would have to get out their way. You gonna step up. So that kind of shit, that help you pump your pride.
And that's the thing about it. There's no way why you can't feel prideful as a fucking Edomite, man. You out your mind. I'm a goddamn if I was an Edomite, shit. Fuck you mean, nigga. I don't get, man. And that's why too. You think about that's why Esau, they go say nigga to Jake. Jake a lot of times don't even do shit. Yeah. They say, oh, they record him. Here they call me a nigga. They don't go pop off in. Because then they ain't know a nigga, and it's unspokenly a thing that they don't speak about. Like you go to a job, Edomite, in his mind, he feel it. He feel it. How can they not feel it?
Right.
How could you not? You know what you did to me, motherfucker. You know what happened in the past, bitch. You know what you done, so you feel it. If I feel the hate, you feel it too.
Because 9 out of 10, you done fired a lot of niggas.
It don't. So So nigga, come on, man. That's why I said again. That's why I eat. Let me eat. I'm like, man, you fucking niggas. Yeah. Fuck out of here, nigga boy. Yeah. I'll be all type of nigga. Hey, you damn right. I'm white man.
Fire me when I want to.
I don't give a fuck. This is my world, motherfucker. You living in
any reason I want.
This is my world, motherfucker. You living in my world, bitch.
That's why they got that shit right to work.
That's the whole part, man. So come on, man. They
fire you. I mean, not right to work, but at will.
Yeah.
You be an at will employee and fire your ass at will.
Yep.
So whenever it feels right, whenever it feels just, if they want to put you out, they'll do it.
Yeah. That's how they think, man. They all feel that way, man. They all feel that secret pride.
Yep.
It's a secret thing in a white man's mind.
Yeah.
These niggas
and they all feel it.
They all feel that shit, man. How can you not feel it?
Yep. Right here, back to the scriptures. This 47, Isaiah 47 and 1. Yeah. O daughter of the Chaldees, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
That's it. You ain't gonna be no more called the best kingdom the best kingdom of earth. The opportunity to free the home of the brave.
Mm-hmm. Take the millstone and grind meal.
Yep.
Uncover thy locks. Make bare the lathe. Yep. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers.
That's it. So basically, meaning back then, if a woman had her thigh uncovered, that was a serious thing. Yeah. Oh damn, that bitch got her thigh out. Ooh, shit. Yeah. Hey, brother might get hard seeing a bitch thigh. Yeah. Back in that time, seeing the thigh.
But that really was a disgrace.
It's a disgrace. It's a shameful thing.
She's not supposed to show her body.
She's supposed to be showing her thigh. Yeah. But America means it's being exposed, man.
Being exposed. Exposure.
They would start fucking bringing me.
They would, wouldn't it? But thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Yep.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
That shit's like wickedness gonna be seen. Yep.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's somebody Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai gonna get his vengeance. He not gonna meet America he not gonna meet Esau as a man.
Yep.
He gonna meet him as an angelic force from the heavens when he comes down, you know, in his Father's glory, like he says in Matthew, the 24th chapter.
Yep.
You know? Get on that?
Yeah, that was it. What you got?
We still got Ezekiel. We got that Isaiah 14. We got that Ezekiel. We got the Isaiah.
Probably gonna have to travel.
All right, good. Right now.
And then you might want to cover that up.
Then we got that.
Those pages get wet. Them pages get wet right there. Them things.
We got the Revelation 18.
Ezekiel 29 and 11. No foot of man shall pass through it, nor foot of beast shall pass through it, neither shall it be inhabited 40 years.
Yep.
And I will make the land of Egypt desolate in the midst of the countries that are desolate, and her cities among the cities that are laid waste.
That's it, because the Most, like we said again, the Most High going to destroy this place with nuclear missiles. The Most High is going to, the scripture says in Zephaniah, I will make a speedy riddance.
Yeah,
you know, Most High going to get rid of this place fast, so it's going to take but 1 hour for the Most High to destroy this place. Go ahead.
And her cities among the cities
Yep.
that are laid waste shall be desolate 40 years.
Yep.
And I will scatter the Egyptians among the nations, and will disperse them through the countries.
That's it. It's so basically, right, everything that happened to us,
It's gonna
to
happen.
what Deuteronomy 70,
That's it.
everything that happened, all the curses that fell upon us, going to fall upon them.
Yep.
So that we're going to take them and sell them to the other nations.
Yep.
We're going to take Edomites and we're going to be selling them off to the other nations for servants and handmaids. You know,
That's
they're
right.
They're gonna be doing work for us, man. You
That's
know?
right.
Go ahead.
Yet thus saith the Lord Yahweh, at the end of 40 years will I gather Egyptians from the other people, whether they were scattered, and I will bring again the captivity of Egypt, and will cause them to return into the land of Petros, and to the land of their habitation.
That's on that. You know,
And at Jeremiah 51, if somebody wanted to get it, I was going to finish that.
51 or what?
51 and I think 6 on down.
This
Go ahead.
is Isaiah 14. Got like probably 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Yep.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer,
Yep.
son of the morning?
That's it.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
That's
And
it.
that's
so,
that
so
military.
It's gonna be a question.
Yep.
How the fuck he get put down?
Yep.
The Most High put him down. And that's gonna show you, because that shows you how great America is, though.
Yeah.
And that shows you how great Babylon has been built up, because the question about how did this kingdom go down?
Yeah. How did it happen?
How
Yep.
the fuck did it happen?
It's so great.
How did this beautiful place, this once glorious kingdom, become nothing?
Yep.
You know, how it was so great, so strong in military might, so strong in financial wealth, the place of opportunity, the place of all to come and live and prosper. How the hell this place go down and be destroyed and be nothing left? Because it's because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai did it. The Most High put this place down. The Lord sat Esau down. Or we can go to Psalm 75 and grab in Psalm 75. I'm sorry, verse 1. Sorry, verse 1.
Psalms 75, verse 1. To the sheep,
Musician.
Oh, sorry.
This is Psalm 75, verse. This is Psalm 75, verse 1. Unto thee, O Yahweh Shemashah, do we give thanks. Unto thee do we give thanks, for that thy name is near. Thou wondrous works declare. When I shall receive the congregations, I will judge uprightly the earth, and all the inhabitations thereof are dissolved. I bear up the pillars of it. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and To the wicked, lift not up the horn.
That's it. So to the wicked, lift up thy horn, man. Hey, David said the wicked don't lift up, don't get prideful. And what is the horn? Represents power. So don't lift up, don't get prideful. Go ahead.
I will judge abruptly the earth and all the inhabitants thereof, and dissolve. I bear up the pillars of it.
Mm-hmm.
I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn. Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck.
Mm-hmm.
For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But Yahweh Shai is a judge, put it down one and set it up another.
That's it. So and that's why David said, "Hey, to the wicked, man." So don't, cause you ruling, don't get prideful, man. Hey, don't be that guy, cause you think you're the type of shit, and you think you can't be taken down.
He's talk G.
You know, you're the top guy. Yeah, you know, don't think that you can't be taken down, man. Don't get beside yourself, nigga. And that's Esau, man. You know, Esau, the so-called white man that got beside himself, he think he's on the level of God.
Yeah.
He believes he's God.
He is a God.
He is, and right now he is God.
Because
To a lot of you niggas, man.
He's depicting himself as God.
Because he got the power.
Yeah.
He's the man with the power, man. The so-called white man is a man with the power.
Yeah.
So he is a God. He's a form of power. You know? But the Most High will remind them, nigga, that you not, though. You were just a man. See, you might be a God to these niggas here on earth. But to me, nigga, you beneath me. You under me, nigga. You playing in my rules. So when I come back, I'm gonna sit your ass down, man. I'm gonna sit you fucking down, and your ass will go back to where you used to be a base man like you was before in the time of King David. When David had you niggas in derision, throwing you niggas off the mountains and shit, and chasing you niggas like Chase Road, man. We're gonna go right back down to that, man. Cause now you just set yourself up as this great nation, but you ain't shit, man. So promotion coming from the highest, right?
For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture. He poureth out of the same. But the drag thereof on the wicked of the earth shall wean them
So
out.
the wicked of the earth, they gonna drink the dregs of it, man. They gonna drink the bottom. They gonna drink the bottom of the cup.
Brian.
So basically the worst shit is in the bottom of the cup. It's all the all the seeds and all the grimy shit. It's all in the bottom of the pulp. They gonna eat the pulp of the shit, man. No one wants to drink the pulp. That's what you call the part that you want to drink. The ends of it ain't the best. You know, you just don't get the ends of it. He'll get that real garden shit, man.
That filth, dirt, rocks, stubbles.
He gonna get all that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit is hard to even swallow it. The
It's
growing
fucking
up glass.
Yeah, he ain't gonna.
It's
painful.
fucking throat up.
It's painful.
Yeah. It's hard as fuck to swallow.
Go ahead.
Shall bring them out and drink them. But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the Lord Yahweh Shemashah of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off.
That's it. So all the power of the wicked,
Russia.
the most gonna cut off, man.
France,
So all the
Germany.
powers that are the wicked, they're gonna be fucking set down, man. All the horns of the wicked, the powers of the wicked, they're gonna be set down. Go ahead.
All the Western NATO, EU, it's all gonna get put down.
But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
And that's the elect. And that's us brothers, man. Now our power gonna be exalted. Now our horns are we're gonna be prideful. Alright? We're gonna be prideful in the spirit. You know, not in the sense of we greater than the most high.
No,
But
we're prideful in Yahweh.
We're gonna be great, we're gonna be prideful in Yahweh by Shemel Shai.
That's right.
And we're gonna be boasting.
Man, this our brother. Now we roll.
We're gonna be talking shit heavily, man, in the spirit. You know? Go ahead.
I got that 51.
Oh,
Jeremiah 51.
Jeremiah 51 to 6. You want Jeremiah 51 to 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render into her a recompense. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. That man that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken up in wine,
Yep.
therefore the nations are mad.
That's now the nations are mad because now they see that everything that they've been purchased with America, they see it ain't beneficial no more.
No.
So now they're pissed. Right?
Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take blame for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
That's it. See, now they would try to, now the other nations, they'd try to heal Babylon. They'd try to fix it. Because at the end of the day, man, this bitch, we done made so much money off this motherfucker, man. You know, we made trillions off America.
Like what they say about the basic, too big to fail.
Yeah, like
Babylon too big to
it's
fail.
too big to fall, man. Like, you know, this place is too good. It's been too good to us, man. You know, it's been too good for us, man.
All them delegates.
You know,
That's what they got their delegates.
see the part with the real person. But yeah, but it's too good, man. You know,
But eating off that bitch for so long.
it's just pussy too good.
Yeah.
You know, it's just too good to be for that bitch to die. Vagina's too good, man. It's too wet, too moist. We gotta keep this motherfucker, man. Gotta keep this bitch around. You know, that's America. America make me too much money, man. Too much money, too much fucking wealth and shit.
Yep.
You know,
Built up the whole fucking infrastructure of America.
all
Whole
the different
infrastructure.
kingdoms.
Kingdoms.
Oh my God,
Yeah. Off of this devil.
how the fuck did this place go down? Go ahead.
Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country.
So they said, fuck it. They're like, okay, well, we would have healed Babylon. We would have hailed, but we can't stay this bitch. So we gotta now let the fuck out of it. Now we're seeing that we're in a time where the shit ain't really hot, shit is bad. We gotta go. The shit finna go down. So basically, they are saying we would have healed Babylon. The ones that are saying we would have healed all the other nations because they're the ones that took part of this shit. Now, and the reason why they're mad because they see that it's going down. Not only too, the reason why nations, we can say the nations were, they were angry, right? Before, but it says that the nations were angry, but just the water right for fortification. Then he's gonna say we would have healed Babylon.
Yeah.
She cannot be healed.
Too many lies.
It's too much.
It's-
So they're mad because they're gonna lose all their wealth, all the money
behind Babylon.
behind. It's like, God, we're gonna lose with this bitch.
Everything they gained.
Go ahead.
For her judgment reacheth unto heaven.
That's now they're gonna say, this judgment is unto heaven. You know,
Lord.
because it is, man. America's judgment is in the hands of the Lord.
That's it.
So the Most High gonna judge this bitch, man. We trying to tell you niggas, while you playing around, and the Lord gonna judge Babylon. You best believe, hey, look, man, look, I don't give a fuck how long it's gonna take, but it's gonna happen.
We in the throes of it.
Go ahead.
You know, you got to see where the power grid went down in Spain, and France, and fucking Portugal, and the fucking whole power grid went down. The whole fucking country, man. Okay, Portugal, Spain, and France. Whole, I think they said the bottom portion of France fucking wiped out the whole power grid. So you know something's coming.
Yeah.
You know it's coming. So if it's gonna happen there, that's the test run. When it happened here in Babylon, that's a whole other thing. They said that shit shut down everything, brother. Wasn't no getting no money out the ATM. Now the rich became the poor. Everybody was on one footing. No trains, no planes, nothing fucking moving, man. Nothing. Not a and then you got fucking India and fucking Pakistan's fighting each other. They in war with each other. Okay, they just got contests. They just started busting at each other a couple days ago. Wars everywhere, right? So this bitch is just on its way out, man. You know.
Right.
For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies.
Yeah.
The Yahweh hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our power. Make bright the arrows.
And that's what we're doing. So we're declaring. We're telling you, man, hey, look, the Lord's going to do a great work, a great judgment upon this place, you know? We're telling you what the Most High going to do.
Yep.
So the Lord say, break the arrows, that's the missiles.
Yep.
Right?
Get them ready.
Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. For his device is against Babylon to destroy it because it
Hey,
is
and right now, you look at right now, you got fucking the Iranians and Russia. They just literally collapsed their whole. They was trying to make a peace treaty between them with Ukraine and them with fucking Israelis. Man, that shit collapsed. So they can't even get to a fucking peace treaty. They can't even get to a fucking ceasefire with Gaza. They trying to everywhere. They trying to find a way to cool the war down, but they can't do it. Every turn they take, something fucks it up. You know, so ain't no getting over this, man. That bitch is rolling. It's that big ass snowball that can't nobody stop from rolling, man.
It is the vengeance of the Lord.
That's exactly what it is. That big ass snowball is the vengeance of Yahweh Shemel Shah, coming back upon all the nations.
The vengeance of his temple. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes. For Yahweh hath both devised and done that which he spec against the inhabitants of Babylon.
That's it. So that's it. So that's it. So get set it up. You know? So the Most High will set this bitch down. You know what I'm saying? No, Isaiah? That's Jeremiah. So that's it. So cause at that time, Lord told him you could get pushed down by the fucking by the meat. The Persian enemies will come get your ass. So Jeremiah told him, get the men ready, set up the arrows. Basically, get ready to go to war, motherfucker.
Who they getting ready to go to war with? The Persians and the Medes.
Get ready for war, bitch. Basically, Lord, because Jeremiah prophesied the destruction of Israel. He prophesied the destruction of Babylon. He said, look, motherfucker, you gonna go down too, nigga. Your time is number 2. So get ready to shields, get the arrows, because they coming. So get ready to go to war. And they gonna come take this shit over.
They're gonna come in your country.
Daniel told that to Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar knew this thing, man. He knew it.
He told him the whole.
He told him the vision. He said,
told him
look,
every
man,
single
this gonna be 4 great kings gonna come. He told him, nigga, you not the last. You're not the first, not the last, bro. You might be the head of gold because they was pristine. They had, they was very beautiful and wealth and dainties and beauty and glory. They had like when you got like the 7 wonders of the king. They had like I forgot what it's called. They had like a beautiful I forgot what it's called. The 7 wonders of the kingdom. They had something called something. But anyway, but they was very lavish, man. Yeah. But the Persians came in and took their ass down. What Jeremiah was telling them, get it ready. But we use it for America now. America, get the shit ready, cause your ass finna get taken down. Cause the Persians, Russia, Iranians, they finna come with Russia. The mission they finna come blow this bitch away, man. Like a powder cake, man. Go ahead.
O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. Yahweh of hosts hath sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee.
I will fill thee with men.
Like caterpillars, what is the caterpillar going to do? Nothing. So basically, he was saying, look, you can't do shit. But the most I come to, it's like having caterpillars, basically. We're going to win this fight. Go ahead.
And it really, and when you think about caterpillars, you can get a shit load of them.
Yeah, let it all. Yeah.
Right? You know, that's why he said, I will fill thee.
Yeah.
I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars. Mm-hmm. So meaning that he gonna put a lot of. You're gonna see droves. You're gonna see droves and droves of men in your shit. Yeah, read that again. No, sorry.
Yahweh of hosts hath sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men.
Surely I will fill thee.
I
will fill thee with men.
My bad.
Go ahead.
As with caterpillars.
Yeah, okay.
Because then caterpillars come in droves. No, that's why we about it. That's why we about it.
And they shall lift up a shout against thee.
Yeah, okay.
Shout against that. We come out. What? You know what I mean? Go ahead.
He hath made the earth by his power. He hath established the world by his wisdom, and hath stretched out the heavens by his understanding. When he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens. And he causeth the vapor to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightning with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures. Every man is brutish by his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in him.
That's it. Yeah, Jesus shit.
It's falsehood.
Hey, look, man, fuck Jesus Christ, man.
Yep.
All right, fuck that. Hey, look, man, fuck Jesus Christ, man. All right,
Read that little part. Let me just that little part.
you know all that. Hey, look, the true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and the Son name is Yahweh Shai, man. If you're saying Christ and Jesus, the Most High gonna fucking destroy you, man. All right, there's no breath in that shit, man. There's no life in those in that damn idol what they call Christ, man.
Hey, let me read that one more time.
For his multi-image is falsehood,
That's it, that Jesus Christ.
and there is no breath in them.
There's no breath in that, man. There's no breath pouring on Jesus, man. All right? So for all you sweet Jesus niggas, it's done. You know? So with that, we're going to wrap it up. We'll give all praise to yourself an hour.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahusha, Bashim, Kakudash.
We're about to be to the apostles and elders of GMS, call this to the spirit. With that, Shalom.
Shalom, blah. Yeah, no, sloppy. I see you got it.